Good morning, everybody. It's almost not morning, it's 10 o'clock, and I laid around on the couch watching TV and my phone all morning. I am finally cutting up this watermelon, and it's going to be a good bit. I don't know what I'm going to do. My refrigerator's got about all it can hold. I'm going to have it go out into the shop refrigerator, but my husband's home to carry it, so that's good. Right now, he is fixing the railing on the front porch, which was put down into dirt when the house was built, not by us. And there was no gravel, no concrete, no nothing to set it upon. So over the years, it has slowly, from the dirt up on the railing, gotten rotten. And so he's taking that all up and replacing it now. You'll hear hammering probably. Anyway, I'm going to start with this, and then I think I'm going to put a pork roast in my Instant Pot and make barbecue out of it. All right. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. And this is going to be my What's Up Wednesday, maybe? I'm not sure where I am in that. I think it is What's Up Wednesday. I'll show you that information. It's an open collaboration. It's simply What's Up Wednesday at Tiho Creates. That's Lucia, and she is the hostess, and she says, whatever you're doing Wednesday, talk about it, show us. And that is simple, because I'm doing some kitchen stuff. Look, and that's just half of it. And this is my biggest bowl. So, golly, I might be taking some to my mom's house. I don't know how much they would like it or even want it. They might not do watermelon. I don't know. This is the brand I got, and it says it's seedless. Somebody is not telling the truth. There's seeds in this for sure. Anywho, I think this is a good one. I let it set on the counter for longer than I should have. I was afraid it would be no good, because I kept putting it off because I didn't want to open one that wasn't ripe again, like always happens to me. This one is good. I don't think I told you the story about this towel. So my giant stainless steel cookie cutters with the lips, or you could make, a sheet cake or whatever in those. Maybe not a sheet cake. I don't know. Anyway, they're gone. They're not in the dishwasher. They don't fit in the dishwasher anyway. They're not in the drawers. They're not in the cupboards. They're not in the laundry room. I have no clue where they went. I'm so sad. If those show up disappearing forever, I'm still looking. I just can't. They're not on the counters. They're not in the oven. I looked in the oven. I don't know what to do. Anyway, usually because they're giant and there's a lip, I do my watermelon cutting on them. And there's a lip on this one, but it's not nearly big enough. So I put it, whoa, sorry. I didn't turn on the actual record. All right, usually when I cut up, I wanted to tell you the story on this towel. Usually when I cut up a watermelon, a big one, I put out my great big giant stainless steel baking tray. I have two of them, and I use it for everything. I use them for making pizzas. Well, I use them for making pizzas. One of my kids uses a giant pizza stone thing or a steel thing. Anyway, I can't find them. I've got two of them, and they're both missing. They're not in the dishwasher. They don't fit in the dishwasher anyway. They're not in the oven. They're not in the cupboards, the drawers, the laundry room. I just don't know what's become of them. I'll be so sad if they disappear. I've had them for a long time, and I got them for a really good price back when Amazon was something to talk about. Back when you got your stuff the next day for next to nothing. Remember those days? Anyway, so to that end, I'm using, this is not working for me, and I knew it wouldn't, this lip to keep it from rolling all over the couch. So all over the counter. So I put down this big bath towel in hopes that, and yeah, it's clean. I got it out of the dryer. I put this down in hopes it'll soak up most of the juices, and I'll roll this up like a knapsack and throw the rinds out, way out in the woods where the deer and whatever else play out there won't come to the house for it. And if I put it in the garbage, garbage pickup is too far off, and it will ferment in there and not be a good thing. You know, it's going to be, oh, by the way, today it's only going to be like 73. Wonderful, such a break. I'm going to do everything today. And then tomorrow we go back to 88, and the next day is 90, and yeah, it's ugly. Okay, back to this second half. All right, that is done. And I got 2 big bagfuls, so of course I'm not going to keep both of them. I just don't think I am. I just don't think that we will eat them fast enough. Anyway, I'm going to clean this mess up. Start with the pork. All right, this is a 6 1/4 pound pork shoulder or butt pork blade, or they call it shoulder and they call it butt. Let me get that tag. Here we go. So, butt roast, pork shoulder, butt blade. Make up your mind. What's the deal? Anybody know? I know I've seen this before over the years. I just always been curious. Butt and the shoulder in 2 different places, even on a cow or a pig, as is the case. I'm going to season this up and get it ready for the Instant Pot. Okay, I'm going to do some pepper. I'm going to do it on both sides. Do some pepper, some onion powder, and some of this Running Wild cherry seasoning barbecue. Whoa, I need to look what I'm doing. I'll just rub that all over. I had to get a new towel. I trashed that last one. It's in the laundry. I left the laundry room door open. You can probably hear that. Okay. And then this. I don't know if I should even be holding the camera for this. I need to be looking what I'm doing. We had this on something the other day, and it was very good. I don't remember what it was, but I'm going to rub it in. All right, she's done. I didn't do the sides, but that's okay. So I'm going to read to you here. It says, Runnin' Wild Cherry Flavor Rub is a sweet rub with a cane sugar natural cherry flavor and spices that create a delicious sweet piece of meat. Not overpowering, but just enough to give it the secret wow factor. Generously rub seasoning onto pork, chicken. I bet it says beef or something over there too. Whoops. Come on. And let it wait. I want to read what it says because I think it said let it set, and I didn't do that last time. Yeah, let it marinate for at least 30 minutes to let the flavor, Well, I'll put it in the pot. I'll put it in the Instant Pot and let it do its thing there, and then I'll turn it on in 30 minutes. So I put in some onion and some poblano peppers. Well, 2 poblano peppers in like maybe 1/8 of an onion. So I'm just going to put this on top of those as a bed and add some broth and put her in. All right, she's in. And now all I have to do is figure out which kind of broth I want to use because I have different kinds. I just don't know which one. I chose low sodium chicken broth to use, and so I think it's probably already going to have enough salt, you know.